What's going on, guys? I'm Mighty back at the end with the weekly Rust skins videos, and this is the part 2 of the Halloween. So this is the second wave of the Halloween skins. Just bringing you new community skins and not new face punch skins, which is the norm for events. But if you're new, then this is me explaining that to you. So just a quick look at what we have on the top sellers. We've got the Rug from Hell sitting at number 1, Ghostly Flame Garage Door sitting at number 2, and the Demonic Raven Door sitting at number 3. In the top spots for the top seller. So keep that in mind as I talk about the skins throughout this video. But let's have a look. If you guys want to check out the face punch items, my opinions, and also them in game, then just check out last week's video, and I'll quickly go over some of them and I'll go over others in more detail. But looking at all of them, and you get to check them out in game. So let's have a look at what we've got. We've got the Crossbones Crossbow. Going for $3.05, and honestly, there's like what, maybe 7-8 pages of crossbow skins, and around 5 of them, 4 or 5 are below $3.05, and that is the starting price for this crossbow skin. So honestly, this would usually be my kind of thing, my kind of style, but I really just don't like the body of the crossbow on this one. Unfortunately, I just don't like how the bones are laid out on the side profile of the actual crossbow itself. I do think that this could have been done better, but overall it is what it is, and this is clearly what the skin creator has chosen to do for the art style. Overall, I don't mind like the main shaft of the crossbow, like each side that holds the string. I don't know any bloody crossbow terminology, sorry. $3.05 overall though. I just don't think that it's really a standout crossbow skin in my opinion, and for that reason I don't think it's going to have very high demand on the community market. So overall, I'm not going to recommend in the Crossbones Crossbow off the Rust store, even though it does have a cool name, and where the arrow goes down into the crossbow, that also looks really sick. I just want to quickly point that out as well. Skin creator, good work on most of the crossbow. Some of it I'm not a big fan of, but overall, not a bad looking skin. Right, let's move over to the let's go through the weapons first, actually. So let's go over to the Ghost Blaster Double Barrel, going for $3.05. So overall, this one's going to be a bit more of a coin flip. We all love to rat in Rust, and the double barrel is the best rat gun. So overall, the absolute goat for door camping is the DB, as we all know, $3.05. Look, overall, there is probably about half of the double barrels below this price and then half above this price. So that is definitely going to be a bit of a toss-up. But because of its reference to Ghostbusters and its overall design, I actually do think is a long-term investment. The Ghost Blaster double barrel can make you money. So I don't think it's going to be a risky investment overall. Also, if you're just picking it up as a play skin, you get sick of it. It'll probably spike next Halloween, but even then, before that, it will probably go up in price. So overall, I don't think the Ghostbusters, the Ghost Blaster double barrel is going to be a risky investment. Overall, I think it's going to be pretty safe. So I will recommend investing in it. But if you don't, if you're worried about not making a crazy amount of money, then don't pick this one up, because I don't think it's going to make you a crazy amount of money, but I do think it can make you some money. Moving over to the Ghost Halloween SAR, going for $3.05. Overall, a very unique looking SAR skin in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the stockless SARs these days, to be completely honest. We don't really see them often, and I think it's pretty much because they don't look that good. Overall, it's actually a really nice looking SAR skin, and I really do like the design and the style of it. And actually, I'll kind of go back on what I said. I like how the pumpkin on the back of the SAR looks, which obviously you couldn't have if the stock was there. But I mean, overall, I just think like it would probably look better with a stock. It's just me, and I'm just nitpicking the skin. I overall really do like it. $3.05 though. We do have a lot of SAR skins these days, and I think the SAR is kind of going along the same lines as the AK these days, where most people have an SAR skin they really want to get, so they'll get that one instead. So overall, I don't think the Ghost Halloween SAR is going to be the best investment, although with this new burst fire trigger mod that we will be getting in the future, the SAR could become king. So I do think that there is a chance of this Ghost Halloween SAR being okay, but overall I do think picking up with the buy order off the community market would probably be the best bet to make money off of this bad boy. So overall, not going to recommend investing in the Ghost Halloween SAR off the Rust store for this week. Moving over to the Midnight Ghost AR, going for $3.85. I'm going to make this one short and sweet. Overall, I like how it looks in the pictures, but the actual AK in-game, honestly, it doesn't blow my mind. I don't think it's that crazy. I almost feel like the moon is like too bright, or the lighting itself on the main picture of like this Ghost Grim Reaper-esque type character on the left. Maybe the lighting just isn't quite there. It might not be turned up enough in the whites for my taste. But overall, for $3.85, I honestly don't think this is going to be a standout AK skin. It's quite expensive, and I just don't think it's going to perform that well. So it's currently 4th on the top sellers. I just have to quickly go and check. Overall, $3.85. I do think it's too expensive to be investing in off the Rust store. And if you do want to try and invest in it, then I definitely recommend placing a buy order on the community market to pick that one up. Alrighty, moving over to the Ghostly Sleeping Bag. So this one's going for $3.05. It is a glowing deployable, so pretty standard price for the glowing deployables these days. Honestly, I don't think that this is a crazy skin. I think it's quite like, I don't want to be rude, but I do think it's kind of childish. It's just not my style. I'm sure some people will love it, but overall, not for me, and I honestly do think there's better sleeping bag skins. It does have a good glow, but there is quite a few sleeping bag skins these days that have a good glow. Some were the free ones on Twitch, and then there is also some expensive and some cheap ones as well. So overall, I think there's alternatives to this sleeping bag is basically what I'm saying. Not this style, but glowing, and some have pretty unique designs. So $3.05, I don't think this Ghostly Sleeping Bag is going to be a good investment. So overall, I won't recommend investing in that off the Rust store for this week. Let's move over to the Demonic Raven door, going for $3.85. This is a glowing deployable. And now this does look like a wooden door, but it is a sheet metal door. Overall, really nice design in my opinion. I really like this one, and I do think this is a good door to pair with something like the From Hell set. If you don't have enough money to buy the From Hell doors, I do think this is going to be a better or a good cheap alternative to the From Hell set. So overall, the Demonic Raven door, I do think will be a good investment, even though it is $3.85. Of course, it is starting at a high price point, but I do think that is for a good reason. Facepunch clearly know it was going to sell well, and I still think it's going to sell well on the community market. Sitting at number 3 on the top sellers, but just keep in mind that is behind the Rug from Hell. The From Hell set has been extremely successful, and the Ghostly Flame Garage door, which is a really nice looking skin. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Demonic Raven door as a long-term investment. I do think it will go up from that $3.85 mark. I do think it is a standout sheet metal door skin, and I do think it is quite a nice skin. So overall, I will recommend investing in that off the Rust store for this week. All right, let's move over to the Ghostly Flame Garage door, going for $4.60. Unfortunately, I do think that is too expensive for the Ghostly Flame, because we have had a couple of the Ghostly Flame skins come out. It is a set, but they pretty much only come out actually in Halloween. So they pretty much come out like once a year, possibly twice a year. So overall, that does reduce their demand a little bit, but of course it does also reduce their supply at most of the time. But once someone sees that $17 Ghostly Flame furnace skin, they're going to be like, okay, well, I'll pick up the garage door. It's only $4.60, and that's going to go to $17. That's where you go wrong, because the demand isn't quite there for the Ghostly Flame. Overall, it's a really nice set to put together, but I do think the Ghostly Flame stuff coming to the Rust store is beneficial for the previous Ghostly Flame stuff, but quite frankly, because of their more expensive price points, I don't think they're really good investments to be buying off the Rust store. So unfortunately, overall, I'm going to recommend not investing in the Ghostly Flame Garage door, even though it's one of my favorite skins from this Rust store for this week, because it looks really nice in my opinion. Overall, not going to recommend investing in it though. We'll move over to the Ghost Pumpkin Large Box, going for $3.05. I'm going to make this one short and sweet. It's got a nice glow, but unfortunately, I think it misses the mark with the actual ends of the chests that we're actually going to be looking at on the shelves or the walls, the floors, you know what I'm talking about. So basically the play side of the large box. So for that reason, I just think it's a little bit disappointing that skin creators aren't really prioritizing making that side of the box look quite nice. The top of it looked really nice, but I just don't think the candles are really blowing anyone's mind, and for that reason I don't think they're a standout skin, the Ghost Pumpkin large box. It's going for $3.05, glowing deployable, but we have a bunch of glowing large boxes that it just doesn't matter at this point. Overall, not going to recommend investing in the Ghost Pumpkin large box off the Rust Item store for this week. Moving over to the Halloween wooden door, going for $3.05 overall. I think this is quite a basic and plain design, to be completely honest. I just think it really could have been done better. I don't know who's made this skin, and no offense to them, but it looks like it's probably their first skin that's been accepted. If it's some veteran skin creator, sorry, but this is not your best work, in my opinion. So overall, we've got a flat looking cross on the front of it, makeshift cross thing. I mean, it's got an extra plank of wood. I don't know what's going on. Then we've got some glow on the back, which is just the 3 pumpkin heads by the looks of the pictures. Overall, I'm just not going to recommend investing in it. I just don't think it's a very good skin, and I don't think it's going to have any demand, to be quite frank. We also go through wooden door skins like that. Like, we just pump through the wooden door skin throughout the rust wipe, so you're only really going to have them up for a very short period of time. $3.05 Halloween wooden door skin. Not going to recommend investing in it off the Rust Item store for this week. Okay, moving over to the pumpkin armor. Now, I actually really like this. This is only going for $1.55 each. And what I think the skin creator has done right is, instead of actually having the cutouts in the metal face mask, for example, and by metal face mask I mean the coffee can helmet, with the eyes, the nose on top, and the mouth on the actual face plate of the coffee can helmet, they're not actually cut out. So it's just like a background of black or some sort of black textured background. And I honestly think that is a lot better than having the cutout, because sometimes the cutout looks goofy, especially with the character's face looking a little goofy in the background. I think this is actually a really good touch to the skin, and I think it looks 10 times better because of the fact that it's not actually cut out. $1.55. I'm actually surprised that it's only going for the standard store price of $1.55. And I actually do think the pumpkin armor, kilt, vest, and helmet will be good investments. I do think that they actually will perform quite well. I'd recommend getting the kilt over the vest and the vest over the helmet. But overall, I do think they actually can make you money. So yeah, I'm going to recommend investing in them. Okay, moving over to the Rug from Hell. Now, this is one of the big boy skins this week, in my opinion. Of course, it is a glowing deployable. Of course, it is from the From Hell set. If you're new to these videos, if you're new to skin investing, if you're new to skins in general, the From Hell set was very, very successful. It's a very expensive set, and it is a very cool and well-loved set from the Rust community. So $3.85 is what this Rug from Hell is going for. Honestly, I'm surprised Face Punch didn't milk this one even more and make it like $5 AUD. But lucky us. So overall, the Rug from Hell, I'm pretty sure there's only, what is there? There's 2 rugs that are below $3.85, and there's 1 rug that is $3.85 on the community market. So by the way, none of them are glowing deployables. So do I think the Rug from Hell is going to perform well? I'm pretty sure this actually might be the only glowing rug skin that you can actually buy off the community market. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. So as a long-term investment, I think this Rug from Hell is going to be a safe investment, 100%. Like, I think you're going to be making money from it. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Rug from Hell. I think it looks sick, and it could potentially actually be the only glowing rogue skin on the community market. So if that's the case, then that's definitely going to be a win as well. Overall, it is also the top seller, so it is number 1 on the top sellers. It's gonna sell quite a lot. Keep in mind, demand for rugs isn't that high, but either way, as a long-term investment, I still think you're making money from the Rug from Hell. I think most people are going to be buying it as a play skin, and then we're going to have the few people that are going to try and buy like 100 of them or something like that. So keep that in mind. People can dump and absolutely destroy a rug skin's prices on the community market because it isn't something that has a crazy high demand. But the rug from hell, I do think it can make you money as a long-term investment. So overall, I will recommend investing in it off the Rust store. Quite a nice looking skin. Okay, moving over to the Scarecrow Rock, going for $3.05. In my opinion, this is a pay-to-lose skin. When you're early game prim gear and you're running around naked with a rock, you don't really want to be glowing in the dark when you have your first 1,000 rocks, so 1,000 stones. So unfortunately, I'm going to not recommend investing in this bad boy, even though I do think it actually has quite a nice glow. So I do think a lot of role players and newer players in the future probably actually will buy this rock skin off the community market. But I'm not going to recommend investing in it. I think there's better things you can spend your money on. Okay, moving over to the Skull Mausoleum Furnace, only going for $2.30, which I'm actually quite surprised about. I actually think this is quite a nice looking furnace skin, very edgy, and the Rust community loves edgy skins. The base of it is quite unique as it has a whole bunch of glowing skulls in the nighttime, and I do think that is actually quite a nice touch to it. So I think this is actually one of the more standout looking, cheaper furnace skins, and I do think for that reason it will perform well in the community market. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Skull Mausoleum Furnace off of the Rust store for this week. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that is it. Okay, guys, now we move over to the cart. Also, for those of you who have actually made it to this far into the video, 1, thank you, and 2, they've actually updated the icons for all of these items in the shop, and I think that's cool. So let's get started with the cart. Alright gang, so this is my cart for this week. I'm not investing in everything, I'm basically just buying play skins, but I'm not getting the wooden door, I'm not getting the crossbow, I'm not getting the AK, I'm not getting the rock, I'm not getting whatever else there was. I'm getting one of the pumpkin armor set, just the whole armor set, getting one of the demonic raven doors, one of the ghostly flame garage doors, one of the ghost blaster double barrels, if you like that burp, just then one of the skull mausoleum furnaces. Did I miss something? I don't know. And I'm getting 3 of the rug from hells for myself and 1 for you guys. So this is going to be a giveaway video as well. All you have to do is comment down below what your favorite skin was for this week, and I will draw a random comment next week. So good luck to all of you. It's going to cost me $33.85. Pretty nice looking week this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.
Why?